Good afternoon. Welcome back for yet another session from Heartcare Foundation of India, a concept created by Dr. K.K. Agarwal many years ago. We are live today on 66th weekly Tuesday session on social media platform. We have a total count of 3,032 sessions, which we started 1 year ago. The purpose, again, for this organization is to create special awareness programs for our viewers, which can help them in understanding what is going on and how it can benefit in the real world. In today's scenario where we are facing the pandemic issue, we have more concepts where we are facing issues. Similarly, we have covered the medical aspect, we have covered the financial aspect, we have covered all other aspects. Considering this, we again bring a financial topic today. Financial health is one of the most important topics today, which is directly related to our mental health. If your financials are not strong, you do not able to concentrate on what is going on your mental side of it. Considering this, we have today a special topic on insurance. Over the last 1 year, we have seen the importance of having a life cover and a health insurance for yourself. We have seen something which has happened unexpected. We were not insured. And similarly, when we reach to the hospital, we have seen an unexpected expense in our pocket which was not planned. So why can't we plan it before? What is a problem paying a little bit of insurance premium and making ourselves secure? It is not a premium which you're wasting. It is a premium which you are securing yourself. We will illustrate how it goes, but for that, first let us invite our guest. I would like to invite Mr. Sumit Wadhwa, a well-known face in Heartcare Foundation of India. He has been the director for A&M Insurance Broker and has been into this business for a decade. Welcome, Sumit.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. So, Sumit, before I invite you for why are we on this, let me introduce the topic.
Sure.
The topic is very interesting. It's a new trend in health insurance. Obviously, when the world is changing, the education world is changing, everything is changing in the world, everything is going virtual. So obviously, why health insurance will not change? So
Right.
what is a discussion in the new trend of health insurance? What is the difference now in the claim issues which people are facing? A lot of people, the claims are missing, claims are rejected because pre-checks and balances are not being done. How to, if people do not have an insurance policy today, what do they need to do in checks and balances, do's and don'ts of before they purchase an insurance to avoid the hassle later? So this is a very wide topic. It will be a very interesting topic. Again, before I invite you, I want to tell you, India is a population of huge density. We have only 11 states where the population 40% is covered with a health insurance. Even there are places where people are not even covered 12%. This is a very alarming situation. That means if you go to a hospital, you have saved your money for your vacation, you have saved your money for your kids' education, you have saved your money for all other means. But somebody who is unexpected, got a COVID symptoms, gets hospitalized, trust me, their bills will run into lakhs. A lot of people income, it's a 1 year income for a lot of people. गवर्नमेंट में उनको जगह नहीं मिल रही है हॉस्पिटल्स के लिए, प्राइवेट में अगर वो जाएंगे तो उनकी जेब खाली हो जाएगी. ये बहुत ही डिफरेंट सिचुएशन है. नाउ व्हाट आई फील लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर फेसिंग अ प्रॉब्लम इज, वो बोलते हैं कि हमारी ईएमआई चल रही है, हमारे लोन चल रहे हैं, उसके बाद अगर मैं इंश्योरेंस का भी एडिशनल बर्डन डाल दूं तो आई एम नॉट एबल टू अर्न मनी. So iska, we will cover all these aspects. We will also invite our viewers if they want to ask direct questions. We also invite viewers if they have issues in their current uh, insurances, we can help you out. So over to you for introduction of topic, Sumit, and then I will take it forward.
Good afternoon, everyone. Health insurance, as you know, is a very important aspect in one's life, and one has to be very peculiar and very, selective in terms of what cover are they buying. Just don't go in for the cheapest price. It's better to compare the benefits what are being offered, and an in-depth understanding of the policy document has to be understood well in advance before making a decision. This is not a car insurance like insurance that you keep on switching from one company to another every year. You go in for a negotiation exercise or you go in for a comparative analysis. So it's always better to be with a standard player, a recognized insurance company which has a wide network of hospitals, plus the coverage. Now, as compared to the traditional times, coverage has been really modified by the private players, and the extent of elaborative covers which have been introduced are of very vital in nature. For example, I'll quote that many companies as of now also are not covering home care treatment. Likewise, the situation wherein the hospitals had ran out of spaces, none of the insurance companies recognized the claims if the treatment was taken at home. However, few players have introduced the cover wherein the home benefit is also covered, for only particularly for COVID right now. Earlier, we have seen daycare treatments are being recognized like cataract, hernia, all these surgeries where the admission is not required. But now COVID has also made an entry, and insurance companies have been proactive in providing the cover for home care treatment. So there are certain new trends as well, like modern surgeries, robotic surgeries, which few companies have included in their offering. However, not all of them have given a complete go ahead on that.
Very nice. So, Sumit, I want to ask you a very simple question. आपने जो भी बोला बहुतों को समझ में आया, बहुतों को नहीं आया होगा.
जी.
आज की तारीख में मेरा बड़ा सिंपल सवाल है. वी विल टेक दिस डिस्कशन इन इंग्लिश एंड हिंदी बोथ फॉर्मेट, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हमारे काफी सारे जो हैं रूरल एरिया में भी होंगे व्यूअर्स. बड़ा सिंपल सवाल है. मेरे पास एक इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी है आज की तारीख में जो मेरे ड्रॉर में पड़ी हुई है, मैंने लास्ट 5 साल में नहीं देखी है. क्या मैं उसको कुछ करना है? क्या मैं अगर कल को हॉस्पिटलाइज हो जाऊं, क्या मुझे उसके अंदर क्लेम मिलेगा? What all checks and balances are there? क्या मुझे उसमें देखना है? So one important aspect is आपने प्रीमियम पे करा हो without disconnect. ठीक है. दूसरा एस्पेक्ट है अगर मैंने वो करा है, लॉट ऑफ इंश्योरेंस कंपनीज आर आस्किंग कि मुझे लास्ट 10 साल के इंश्योरेंस पे करो. एक सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक भी मैं इसमें डिस्कस करूंगा. मेरा एक पर्सनल केस है जिसमें मैंने मेरे पास एक आया था 3 दिन पहले. उसमें क्या करा, जो किसी बैंक ने इंश्योरेंस बेची है, वो बैंक का टाइप खत्म हो गया तो उन्होंने चेंज कर दिया किसी और के साथ. नाउ दे आर नॉट पासिंग अ क्लेम. वो कह रहे हैं पुरानी इंश्योरेंस लेकर आओ, या वो हमारा उसके साथ नहीं है, आपका जो प्री एग्जिस्टिंग डिजीज है वो कवर नहीं होगा क्योंकि आपकी फ्रेश इंश्योरेंस है. ये सब चीजें क्या है, मतलब हमारे को नहीं समझ आता. यू बीइंग अ पर्सन, यू कैन एक्सप्लेन अस.
Right. See, be it corporate insurance, the one which is being offered by the insurance, companies where the person is employed with, or be it the offering from the bank, one has to alternatively think that these are not the standard policies which one can rely on for a lifetime. If you are in a corporate setup, you will definitely be exiting some point of time or the other in life. So definitely.
नहीं, मेरा सवाल थोड़ा डिफरेंट है. ये वाला सवाल का जो आंसर दे रहे हो ये भी अच्छा है. मेरा सवाल सिंपल है कि मैंने किसी बैंक से पॉलिसी ली है, कोई कॉर्पोरेट इन्वॉल्व नहीं है. सौरभ अग्रवाल ने किसी बैंक से पॉलिसी ली है, उन बैंक का टाई अप खत्म हो गया किसी के साथ, या फिर जो आपका थर्ड पार्टी टीपी होता है वो चेंज हो गया, या किसी कारणवश उन्होंने चेंज कर दिया इंश्योरेंस और वो मुझे क्लेम नहीं दे रहे. मैंने अपनी तरफ से कोई डिफॉल्ट नहीं करा. बट नाउ इंश्योरेंस कंपनी से कि आपका डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया क्योंकि आपका एक टीपीए चेंज हो गया, तो आप मुझे, मेरे पास पुराने रिकॉर्ड नहीं है, पुरानी पॉलिसीज लाके दो आप.
Right. So coming to your question, Saurabh, in particular, the offering by the bank generally takes a group policy for its account holders. So they, like with the recent merger of the banks happening, 3 banks merging into one, and so on and so forth, these companies have their respective tie-ups. A particular bank may not have a tie-up with the existing player who was insuring, let's say, Oriental Bank of Commerce account holders. Now it has become a Punjab National Bank. So that has a different tie-up. So when you change the insurance carrier, depending on your personal tie-up, the account holder at the end suffers. Because a new insurance company doesn't have the records of the existing insurances, what you had, or what illnesses the person was suffering from, or a pre-existing cover. So on that front, the insurance carrier has to be chosen. So that's what I was suggesting, that alternatively you should look in for a personal insurance rather than relying on these group policy which are being offered by banks, although they are cost subsidized as compared to the market. But one should not go only to the price indication. You should
तो
go in
जिन्होंने
for
ले
your
रखी हो जिन्होंने ले रखी हो ये ऐसी पॉलिसीज, क्या उनके पास ऑल्टरनेटिव्स हैं? जैसे मेरे पास 10 साल का रिकॉर्ड नहीं होगा, मैं कहाँ से लाके दूंगा उनको 10 साल? एंड उनको 10 साल का रिकॉर्ड चाहिए क्यों? अगर उनके पास ये पॉलिसी रिन्यूअल है, उन्होंने एक्सेप्ट कर दिया प्रीमियम, सो दैट मीन्स दे हैव एक्सेप्टेड द प्रीमियम. अगर उन्होंने एक्सेप्ट, और बहुत बारी होता है कि वो एक्सेप्ट कर लेते हैं प्रीमियम, बट वो बाद में जाके बोलते हैं कि आप में ये प्रॉब्लम है, आपकी पॉलिसी में ये प्रॉब्लम है, आपने ये जमा नहीं कराया था, ये प्री एग्जिस्टिंग, ये डिक्लेयर नहीं करा था. तो ऑल दोस हैसल्स, मतलब हम लोग नहीं जानते, यू नो, दीज आर आवर नॉर्मल टर्म्स. आप लोगों के लिए बहुत एक्सप्लेनेशन होगा, कंपनीज के लिए एक्सप्लेनेशन है, ये आप यू कैन जस्टिफाई लेटर, बट व्हेन समबडी इज इन अ क्राइसिस, उसका दिमाग नहीं चलेगा. आप मुझे एग्जिस्टिंग पॉलिसी मांगे, मुझे वही नहीं मिलेगी जब मैं क्राइसिस में होऊंगा. लास्ट 10 साल की कहां से दूंगा मैं?
जी. See, one has to understand that not everything is covered instantly when you buy an insurance policy. There are waiting periods on particular illnesses. There are waiting periods for certain problems which get over a period of time if you continuously renew with that particular insurance company. There are 1-year exclusions, there are 2-year exclusions, and there are pre-existing disease exclusions which get covered after 4 years. That is why the chain of the insurance policies has to be understood. The continuity has to be maintained. If you break the continuity, the benefits are gone. Be it for the sake of it, you would say that I have taken a policy from the past 10 years. Doesn't mean that it was in continuation throughout. Had there been a gap of even 30 days, the insurance policy stands lapsed. So all your existing benefits get completely deleted from that.
Okay. Now coming to more interesting topics. First of all, I would ask all my viewers to go for a health insurance. Government के भी plans हैं, private plans भी हैं, and I will give you a very very general answers why this is benefited, and ये कभी भी आपकी costly नहीं बैठती है. Insurance is one of the cheapest thing ever you can buy in the world. It is the cost of your crisis. So let us say, Sumit, मेरी let's say किसी की age है 40 years. Let's say 50 years. 50 साल के बाद जनरली लोगों को इंश्योरेंस की जरूरत पड़ती है. 50 साल तक इंश्योरेंस की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है. तो 50 साल के आदमी को या औरत को कितना प्रीमियम देना पड़ेगा for let's say a cover of 10 lakhs or a 15 lakhs? Approximate. Just I know you don't have a number. Probably let's say 30,000. Assume let's say 30,000.
Right.
इससे ज्यादा तो नहीं होगा 30,000 50 साल के आदमी के लिए?
No, it would come very much under this range.
ओके, सो लेट अस से 50 साल का आदमी 70 साल का हो जाता है, तो 20 साल में उसने कितना इंश्योरेंस पे करा? 30,000. अगर आप चेंज भी कर लो तो एवरेज ले लो आप 35,000 रुपीज.
राइट.
तो आपने 3.5 लाख रुपए प्रीमियम पे करा 10 साल में.
10 साल.
राइट. 20 साल में 7 लाख पे करा.
हाँ जी.
अगर वो एक बार भी एडमिट हो गया तो 7 लाख तो उसी में निकल गए.
वेरी मच.
अगर आप ये कह रहे हो कि 50 साल का आदमी 70 साल तक एक बार भी एडमिट नहीं होगा, वो तो आई थिंक है, मतलब इट इज गुड, पीपल आर ईटिंग हेल्दी फूड, बट इट इज अ वेरी रेयर चांस दैट वो नहीं होगा, चाहे किसी भी कारणवश हो. राइट. सो दैट मींस इंश्योरेंस है कहाँ महंगी? वेयर इज इट एक्सपेंसिव? क्यों नहीं लेते लोग इंश्योरेंस? व्हाई इज इट सच अ लो नंबर?
That's the way of perceiving it as to how relevant do you think an individual thinks or weighs the weightage of insurance. Many times we've also witnessed that one person of a family falls ill, he hasn't had the insurance, the rest of the family members or the relatives get a wake up call to take insurance that time, and by that time it's too late because somebody is suffering from diabetes already, somebody has already undergone a heart surgery, so they do not get sufficient cover when they go in at a later stage. So insurance, as soon as there are many people who are so particular that even when a child is born, he is eligible for insurance after 3 months of age. So they do make it a point that once the child turns 3 months, he should be insured. But you have complete variety in the country existing wherein they take it as an expense and they do not give that kind of weightage to the relevance of insurance.
चलो सुमित, मेरे को थोड़ा सा आइडिया दो, प्राइवेट इंश्योरेंस और गवर्नमेंट इंश्योरेंस में क्या डिफरेंस है, एंड एक किसी भी इंडिविजुअल को विदाउट टेकिंग एनी नेम्स, विदाउट being partial on somebody, how is it benefit? Let us talk about private के क्या benefits हैं और public के क्या benefits हैं, और कौन सी लेनी चाहिए?
One of the most outlining feature while deciding insurance is the room rent capping. The government
Okay.
players presently drive their policy with the room rent capping mechanism, wherein they allow you 1% of the sum insured per day entitlement.
So 1%
And
ऑफ लेट्स से अगर किसी की 10 लाख की इंश्योरेंस है तो
yeah,
1% मतलब सिर्फ एक 10,000
10,000.
10,000
हाँ जी,
रुपीज। तो
10,000
किसी भी प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में 10,000 का रूम मतलब वो हाँ जनरल वार्ड हो सकता है या फिर शेयरिंग वाला हो सकता है।
shared
अगर
accommodation.
आपने
Yeah,
पर्सनल अगर उनमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, अगर आपने पर्सनल वार्ड लेना है तो
yeah,
आपको एक्स्ट्रा पे करना पड़ेगा।
absolutely.
ये
Not
है
only
पब्लिक।
not, not only the differences on account of the room rent, all charges will be in proportion to the room rent, be it doctor fees or operation theatre charges. Let's say your entitlement is 10,000 rupees and you've taken a room of 15,000 rupees. So you've gone up by 50% of your entitlement. All your charges will be proportionately deducted in the proportion of room rent. So let's say your
ओके
total bill is 2 lakhs, so you automatically come down to 1 lakh rupees.
ओके
So,
सो लेट मी गिव अ रियल टाइम एग्जांपल। लेट्स से मैंने 10,000 का एलिजिबिलिटी है, मैंने
right.
15,000 का रूम ले लिया
जी,
और डॉक्टर की फीस जो है उसमें 2,000 रुपए पर विजिट है, तो वो
right.
उसमें सिर्फ 1,500 क्लियर करेंगे, 500 रुपए मेरे अकाउंट में आ जाएगा, पे करना पड़ेगा।
Not not 1500, 50%. You've taken
50% सॉरी, 1,000 रुपए मुझे पे करना पड़ेगा।
G.
ओके ओके सो
So that
दिस इज अ प्रॉब्लम विद द पीएसयू
PSU.
इंश्योरेंसेस, पब्लिक
Yes,
सेक्टर
yes,
नेशनल लाइफ इंश्योरेंस एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ। ओके
yes.
बट इसमें
So
एडवांटेजेस भी बहुत है,
हाँ जी.
इसके एडवांटेजेस भी होते हैं, अभी भी लोग पीएसयूज करते हैं।
You have that mindset set that the private player would run away someday, they won't pay you. That's the old school thought, but that's not like the case. We witnessed cases in COVID times, and we haven't touchwood faced even one situation where a claim has been rejected on justified grounds by the patient. Although every claim, be it a cashless, been denied, but still the claim is being honored on reimbursement basis. If they go through the process or the past history, also they've considered the claims. If one tries to hide the history or the existing medical situation of that particular person who's undergone certain surgeries and he hasn't disclosed and took a policy from a private player, and tomorrow
ये तो दोनों
when the
ये
claim
तो
gets rejected on concealment of facts, then definitely your idea is that insurance का कोई फायदा ही नहीं हुआ, मैंने तो इतने सालों से मैं दे रहा था, जब जरूरत पड़ी तो मिली नहीं.
ये तो दोनों में केस में ना, ये तो फिर चाहे वो
This is
उसमें
this
प्राइवेट
every
करेगा।
but private players PSU companies are that had you been in 4 years with them, automatically everything stands covered with them. But in private player, be it a 10-year-old history, also if you haven't disclosed, you have hidden the material facts and they deny the claim.
चलो सुमित, मुझे एक आंसर और दो। लॉट ऑफ पीपल नाउ आर इंटरेस्टेड इन टेकिंग इंश्योरेंस,
Right,
ठीक है, बट दे आर नॉट एलिजिबल बिकॉज उनकी एज फैक्टर बहुत ज्यादा हो गया है।
right,
लेट अस से पीपल हैव क्रॉस द एज ऑफ 60, तो
right.
उन क्या उनके लिए पॉसिबल है इंश्योरेंस लेना, क्या उनके लिए यू नो, या फिर नाउ दे डोंट हैव एन ऑप्शन?
No,
ओल्ड एज की बात करें।
many companies have come out with senior citizen plans specifically, which starts from the age of 60 and goes up to 85 years of age as well. And there are certain limitations because they give you on a co-payment basis, wherein the patient has to bear a certain percentage of the total bill amount, and the insurance company will say, let's say in the ratio of 80-20, 70-30, that kind of a setup is there. Not a
तो
100% eligible insurance policy is there. If
तो
a
इसका कोई
person is
फायदा
in,
होता है?
sorry,
इसका कोई फायदा होता है? जैसे लेट्स से अगर मैंने, क्योंकि ओल्ड एज में इंश्योरेंस का प्रीमियम भी बहुत ज्यादा हाई होगा, सो लेट
जी.
अस से अगर किसी 75 साल की लेडी का या फिर आदमी का इंश्योरेंस हम कराते हैं तो उसका प्रीमियम भी कुछ 80-90 हजार रुपए होगा।
No, I give you example for a 5 lakh rupee cover at the age of 70. The offering is at around a premium of 56,000 a year,
ओके
which I think makes sense to buy.
ओके बट 5 लाख में तो कुछ होगा नहीं ना। ये पाँच ओके, अगर आप इसमें रूम कैपिंग नहीं होता 5 lakhs इज गुड इनफ।
No, there is no room capping in these.
ओके सो देयर इज नो रूम कैपिंग।
Yes.
तो इसमें जो आप प्राइवेट में, आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन, जिसमें आप प्राइवेट में रूम कैपिंग की बात कर रहे हो, तो इसमें डॉक्टर्स फीस जो आपने बोला था वो सब भी इट्स ऑल
Everything is paid at
इंक्लूडेड?
actuals. There is no disease-wise sublimit. There is no doctor fee capping or ICU charges capping or anything. Everything is paid at actuals.
ओके एंड व्हाट अबाउट कि जो लेट्स से जैसे रूम कैपिंग नहीं है इसमें, वो भी कुछ नहीं है, प्री एग्जिस्टिंग डिजीज का क्या है इसमें? वो 3 साल का है वेरिएशन या क्या है?
See, let's say if somebody is diabetic, then there are diabetic special plans which cover diabetes from day one. There are certain companies which are offering those coverages for hypertension, diabetes from day one. There are certain products which are covering the heart surgeries. If a person has undergone heart surgery in the past, then they cover you from the day one of for a particular cardiac ailment. So there isn't anything that which is not possible or not available right now. Whole bouquet of products is available depending on the health status of a person. Policies are very much available in the market.
Okay.
Even the policies extend to cover the non-payable items these days. They have introduced riders by the name of Safeguard or Health Protector, wherein you get the non-payable items also being part of the claim. Let's say the insurance companies generally, in general course, do not pay the cost of gloves, but disposables, nutritionist charges, registration charges, all these are payable now by opting for that rider.
ओके, सो जो कोविड के रिलेटेड इन्फेक्शंस हुए हैं बॉडी में, जो
जी.
कोविड में जो लोग हॉस्पिटलाइज हुए हैं और उसके बाद जो इंश्योरेंस ले रहे हैं, do they need to declare that they had a COVID infection? Is that considered as a pre-infection or something like that?
No, one should disclose that they had COVID infection. So the a waiting period will be imposed by the insurance company depending on the status of a person. If
But
a
इसमें
person is of a higher age, waiting period, let's say 14 days is a initial waiting period, or 30 days depending on the health status of a person.
Okay, but इसमें कोई
But
pre-existing disease तो नहीं होता है ना?
it's not counted as a pre-existing disease, but yes, if a hospitalization happened, so they generally ask you a question that if the proposer has undergone hospitalization in the past 3 years. If so, then you have to give the details. So it's better to disclose everything.
Okay, perfect.
Apart from
अभी
that, during COVID, many COVID specific policies were introduced called COVID Rakshak and COVID Suraksha. Many people opted for that also because that was cheaper in price, but only was COVID specific. Although people went in for that, and now they want to shift to a full-fledged health insurance because after COVID infections, the problems, respiratory problems or heart problems have started coming in. So there has been a shift in the trend of preference from a specific disease policy to a full-fledged health insurance.
So are you trying to say that if I don't have an insurance and I'm taking a first-time insurance, I can straight away go with a COVID Suraksha plan without having an insurance?
No, that has been more preferred by employers to give it to their employees. Like if you don't want to have a deep impact on your pockets, then at least you can give COVID specific policy to your employees. You're making some kind of mark to somebody and covering them to a certain extent.
जो एग्जिस्टिंग पॉलिसी है, जिन्होंने 10 साल तक अभी तक नहीं निकाला, जिनको कोविड इन्फेक्शन भी नहीं हुआ है, उनका
जी.
कोई एडिशन कराना है अगर आगे जाके लेट्स से कोविड होता है या फिर लेट्स से थर्ड वेव आती है और इसमें कुछ वो एडमिशन होते हैं, तो उसमें कुछ कराना चाहिए लोगों को?
Generally, what happens, a family of 4 thinks that sum insured of 5 lakhs is very much ideal and it's good enough. So one must review the sum insured that the general COVID claims, if the cases were critical in nature or had disrupted a particular individual, then he eats away the whole sum insured. So one must see that which policy is fetching them the bonuses more so that the policy value grows over a period of time. Secondly, sum insured must be reviewed. The base sum insured should be of a higher value for a family of 4 at least. For an individual also, you must review a 10 lakh rupee cover for sure.
So, सुमित, एक और चीज आपसे पूछनी है। मुझे याद है आप ही ने मुझे बताया था कि काफियों की इंश्योरेंस जो है वो मतलब एनहांस नहीं हो सकती, जैसे लेट्स से या फिर एनहांस कराना नहीं चाहता बिकॉज प्रीमियम बहुत हाई है, सो दे टेक अ टॉप अप। टॉप अप का क्या कॉन्सेप्ट होता है?
Top up is basically a second resort wherein the base policy gets exhausted. Let's say you have a policy for 5 lakhs and you've taken a further top up of 10 lakhs. Every top up will carry a threshold limit. The threshold limit is a deductible. Basically, that policy comes into force once your base policy or that deductible value is exhausted. Even if you will see your policy, then there is a deductible mentioned. So that policy is not eligible to pay that particular amount for that till that particular amount. Let's say you have a 10 lakh rupee cover and you have a 5 lakh deductible. So that policy will not come into force till the time your bill exceeds 5 lakh 1,000.
Okay. So I have a question from Mr. Dinesh Gaikwad. He says, any health insurance which is covering a dental treatment?
So dental treatments are only covered in cases of accident. There is no policy which is covering dentals as of now.
So I would twist this question, and I correct me if I'm wrong. Any cosmetic related things are not covered unless it is a case of an accident.
None of them. So let's say cost of hearing aid or cost of spectacles or dental, none of them are covered.
सर एक बात बताओ, ये मेरा एक बड़ा अच्छा सवाल है, एंड आई डोंट नो इफ यू कैन आंसर दैट क्वेश्चन. इट प्रोबेबली विल बी फॉर द पॉलिसी होल्डर्स. अगर आप बाहर के देशों में जाओगे, लेट्स से यूएस एंड कनाडा एंड यूके एंड ऑल दोस प्लेसेस, वहां पे इंश्योरेंस इज मस्ट फॉर द आई साइट, बिकॉज वहां पे क्या होता है, देयर इज अ वेरी डिफरेंट कॉन्सेप्ट. अगर आपके बेसिक्स नहीं है तो आप मतलब दे वर्क ऑन प्रिकॉशंस इज बेटर देन क्योर. वो वेट ही नहीं करते लोगों को हॉस्पिटल जाने में. सो देयर इज अ मैंडेट. अगर आप इंश्योरेंस होल्ड करते हो, so you need to get an eyesight check. They will reimburse you an amount of money for there. They will give you an eyesight check. They will give you a spectacle claim, which is probably $100 or something. वो वहाँ पे मैंडेट है. अगर आप नहीं लोगे तो आपकी इंश्योरेंस लैप्स कर जाएगी. You have to go for a dental checkup. You have to go for all those things because वो कहते हैं कि अगर आपका डेंटल नहीं है तो आपका हाइजीन ठीक नहीं है, which आपको बीमारी हो सकती है. अगर आपकी आंखों में प्रॉब्लम है, you can create an accident or you can get into an issue. तो why is that concept not in India?
So see, many policies do offer a free health checkup as a part of the policy. But if you would see the conversion rate as to how many of them are actually using it, while selling, it acts as a USP that yes, you will get a free health checkup. But if you would actually see a reality check, then not even 5% of them avail the health checkup. That free है, that's why they don't want to do it. But doctor would prescribe them a 20,000 rupee test, then they are fine to go to the clinic and get it done. But because this is coming up for free, it's not valued.
हाँ, तो बाहर की कंट्री में थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस है. वो कहते हैं आप पे करो और हमारे को क्लेम डाल दो, हम रिम्बर्स कर देंगे.
राइट.
वहां पे वो फ्री नहीं देते.
राइट.
वहां पे वो मैंडेट कर देते हैं, वरना आपकी इंश्योरेंस लैप्स कर जाएगी. जैसे यहाँ पे भी अगर वो आप मैंडेट कर दो कि आपको एक साल में आपके नॉर्मल ब्लड चेकअप्स कराने ही पड़ेंगे, सो दैट वी मेक श्योर दैट आपको प्रॉब्लम ना हो. अगर आपको आप जैसे आज मैं बैठा हूँ, मैंने आगे जाके नॉर्मल अपना चेकअप कराता हूँ, कुछ निकलता है तो इट इज अ वेरी अर्ली स्टेज.
Right.
So it is a precautions I have taken. अगर मुझे जाके कल को कुछ प्रॉब्लम होती है तब मैं जाके डॉक्टर के पास आता हूँ तो खराब होगी ना सिचुएशन.
I'll give you a fine example. One of the insurance companies offers you a diabetic plan, wherein they have the option to undergo full body health checkups twice a year, and if you take those tests, you get a discount on your premium. But still, hardly any people use it. Although you get the discount to the extent of 20% also in your premium if you avail both the tests. Or there are certain companies who have their apps, smartphone apps, wherein your step counters are there. How active are you? And there is eligibility slab also given that if you walk for a certain number of steps in a day, or you maintain an average for like particular 6 months or so, then you get discounts on your premium.
सो देखो आयरनी पता है क्या है, ये थोड़ा सा जोक सेक्शन लेकर आ रहा हूँ मैं, थोड़ा सा सीरियस हो रहा है टॉपिक.
राइट.
एक बंदा जाता है, उसको डॉक्टर एडवाइस करता है टेस्ट. ये मेरे पास रियल टाइम आंसर है
जी.
वो जाता है चेकअप कराता है, उसको बोलता है, डॉक्टर कहता है कि आप जाके अपना एमआरआई करा लो. वो जाके कहता है कि चलो एमआरआई करा लेते हैं. डॉक्टर को बोलते हैं सर मैंडेट है, कराना है. हाँ हाँ आप कराओ, जरूरी है. वो जाता है एमआरआई में पैसे देता है, 6,000 रुपए देता है, वापस आता है 6,000 रुपए जितने भी पैसे हैं, नॉट सेइंग द नंबर, वापस आता है, कहता है पैसे बर्बाद हो गए, 6,000 रुपए बर्बाद हो गए मेरे. You know, so this is a joke which I'm taking. So people don't realize that वो 6,000 रुपए में बर्बाद नहीं होगा. आपका वो इंटरनल आपने चेक करा लिया कि आगे जाके आपको इसमें प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. मतलब आप 6,000 रुपए के चक्कर में आप बीमारी लेने को तैयार हो क्योंकि आपके वो 6,000 रुपए बर्बाद ना हो. Similarly, when people pay insurance premium, जब पूरे साल में सेकंड प्रीमियम आता है, I'm sure आपके पास आते होंगे, मेरे पास आते थे.
Many of them.
प्रीमियम बर्बाद हो गया, क्या करें?
मैंने कभी यूज ही नहीं की. What's the point? I just
So ये बड़ा मतलब ये बड़ा यूनिक है, and I love it for that. इट इज अ वेरी
Yeah.
यूनिक थिंग कि लोग बोलते हैं कि यार मैंने इंश्योरेंस यूज ही नहीं करी, मैं इंश्योरेंस पे क्यों करूं? आपको यूज करनी क्यों है? मतलब दिस इज अ गुड ब्लेस्ड फैक्टर फॉर यू कि आप यूज क्यों कर रहे हो इंश्योरेंस?
Yeah. We've seen many objections coming, like people who've been paying for like 5 years, 7 years. अभी जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी, मैं कभी हॉस्पिटलाइज ही नहीं हुआ, रिन्यू क्यों करानी, देख लेंगे बाद में देखेंगे। वो
हाँ, बाद में देखेंगे।
वो बात कभी नहीं आई।
तो सर जैसे कि कार इंश्योरेंस है, वो मैंडेट है, आज की तारीख में आप गाड़ी नहीं चला सकते कार इंश्योरेंस से, तो हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस को भी मैंडेट करो। आप बाहर नहीं निकल सकते, आपको पकड़ लिया तो आप जैसे आप लोग बोलते हैं कि आप अपना चेक करो, अपना ये करो, आप अपनी इंश्योरेंस दिखाओ, अपनी इंश्योरेंस की कॉपी, अपना इंश्योरेंस कार्ड रखो अपने इसमें। एवरी वॉलेट शुड हैव एन इंश्योरेंस कार्ड। व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम?
Absolutely.
एंड चाहे वो, आई एम नॉट सेइंग इट इज अ पर्सनल, इट इज अ प्राइवेट, गवर्नमेंट इंश्योरेंस करा लो सबके, मतलब गवर्नमेंट शुड मेक इट मैंडेट।
Absolutely, government has introduced so many initiatives wherein the insurances are being made available, but the awareness or the need of it hasn't been realized so far also. Although the numbers are growing for the insurance companies are also, or after the second wave, number had really scored high for the new cases of insurance policies being sold. But still, we are far behind than even like 50% of the penetration, not even 50, 50 so I've quoted very high, not even 25% of the population is insured.
And that is a very alarming number. Even
Absolutely.
though there is a education level which is going, a lot of people are getting into insurance. It is an upcoming sector.
Right.
But again, तो फियर है लोगों का कि हमने इंश्योरेंस ले ली, उसके बाद भी हमारे को क्लेम नहीं मिलता, इज वन ऑफ द रीजंस. लॉट ऑफ पीपल डोंट पे टैक्सेस बिकॉज उनको लगता है कि वो टैक्स का बेनिफिट वापस नहीं मिलता उनको, पैसा खराब हुआ है. सिमिलरली दे डू इट फॉर एन इंश्योरेंस. बट एक इंश्योरेंस का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है, इट इज बेसिकली, जो इंश्योरेंस का कॉन्सेप्ट है, इट इज बेसिकली, इट टॉक्स अबाउट कि आपने एक पर्टिकुलर अमाउंट दिया है और बहुत सारे लोगों ने दिया है, म्यूचुअली आप एक अमाउंट देते हो, एक कॉर्पस क्रिएट होता है, एंड जिसके सारे लोग बीमार नहीं होते एक बार में, कुछ लोग बीमार होते हैं, कुछ लोग नहीं होते बीमार. तो उसी तरीके से इंश्योरेंस pays back to you.
Right. Well,
So,
the deeper the pockets of the insurance companies would be, the more would be the innovative products in the market, more would be the admissible or the condition being modified, because they have the food of thought. If they don't have that much of premiums being earned from the market, definitely they'll be putting restrictions to the insurance policies.
Okay, so हमारे viewers के questions आ रहे हैं. How is a Star Health insurance policy? We would not like to comment on a personal particular insurance, but every insurance is good. You have to go to your advisor, read the riders, take a best policy. It does not matter आप किस company से ले रहे हो. You can go back and check your history of claims. आपके advisors हैं, वो आपको comment कर देंगे. Second है, Sir, I am 16. Do I require a life insurance?
Well, at any age, the insurance is not limited to any particular age. So definitely you can, you should, if you're planning very well in a very good direction quite early. So you should.
So I am happy with this question. किसी ने एक 16 साल का आदमी या बच्चा यहाँ पे बैठा हुआ है और वो सुन रहा है इंश्योरेंस की इम्पोर्टेंस. दैट इज व्हाट वी वांट फ्रॉम द यंग इंडिया. 16 साल में भी आपको इंश्योरेंस की जरूरत है, बट कैन दे टेक इट इन देयर नेम, और कैन दे डू दे नीड अ गाइडर ऑन दैट, लाइक
the proposer, because he must be a non-earning member. Earning member has to be the proposer.
So they can come in the family plan.
No, not the family plan. The father may pay on behalf of the child, and the child would be the insured under the policy.
Okay, so considering what happened in COVID, considering what happened the other ways, आजकल क्योंकि जो हमारा लाइफस्टाइल है, जो हमारा खाना है, जो हमारी एनवायरनमेंट है, उसमें बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं जो यंग एज में इफेक्ट कर रही है. सो आई वुड से forget about life insurance, forget about health insurance, any kind of insurance, you should be adequately insured.
Yeah.
And since you have a question, Mr. Raj, I would like to answer you. You should be adequately insured and you should be adequately invested per month. अगर आप आज अपनी इन्वेस्टमेंट शुरू करोगे, by the age you are 35-40, you can be self-independent. Okay, so another question is it advisable to port from national insurance to private? Again, we will not go with a number, but let's say, is it advisable for So okay, so let's say for an old age people, like let's say whose age is 59,
Right.
because आपने बोला है कि ये 1% कैपिंग है, all that stuff. So पहले तो portable is possible. क्या portable है भी, मतलब does it exist in the insurance
Yeah.
company?
Yes, sir, very much. Portability,
if I-
and it's a very streamlined process now of gaining portability in insurance.
No, but ये confusion factor रह चुका है. Let's say मेरे पास एक public insurance policy है, मैं उसको private में लेके जाना चाहता हूँ.
जी.
वो लोग बोलते हैं प्राइवेट में ले लो, आपका पब्लिक वाला आपको आपका उसके बेसिस पे देंगे, लेकिन वो कंटिन्यू नहीं रहेगा, वो आपकी नई फ्रेश पॉलिसी होगी. इज दैट ट्रू?
No, fresh policy, but with the waiver of the waiting periods.
So there is no pre-existing disease and all that. वो सब benefit मिल रहा है.
All those waivers are very much mentioned in your policy when you quote.
No, mention तो ठीक है, वो मतलब there are not many people who will read the fine prints.
No, not the fine print, but the policy schedule is just of 2 pages and carries the information that the portability information is given as under, and it waives off the waiting period section.
So let us ignore that part. Let us talk to you as an advisor right now कि क्या अगर मेरे पास एक health insurance है, क्या मैं उसको private में या फिर मैं किसी और में ले जा सकता हूँ, where I can get the benefits of pre-existing disease?
Well, if the pre-existing disease has led to us undergone surgery or any critical ailment is there, then it is not advisable to shift. If you are in good health, you haven't claimed anything, then you must shift from the traditional policy to the existing offerings which are there in the market.
Okay, so the answer is अगर आप की age 59 है या फिर whatever the age above 40 or 50, अगर आपका कोई ऐसा disease है जो it is a problem disease and आपने पास insurance है, it is advisable to continue with the same insurance rather than shift. But अगर आपने वो insurance को कभी use नहीं करा, then you can shift. But अगर let's say claim shift कराते ही पहले साल में claim आ गया तो there is no problem because there is no problem.
You've had the backup history being disclosed very clearly, so that's not a problem.
Okay. So questions are coming and coming. How is super top up health insurance plan? मुझे नहीं पता, यार बताओ.
Super top up is another variant of a top up policy, as we discussed. So it's advisable to increase or strengthen your existing health insurance and increase your overall cover with a very minimum cost. So one must consider super top up.
सर ये आप इतने सारे टॉप अप्स लेकर क्यों आते हो? आप सिंपल बनाओ ना यार लोगों के लिए. सुपर टॉप अप, फिर सुपर टॉप अप आ जाएगा.
No, every company uses a different terminology to make its space in the market.
Okay. So what are the main factors to be considered while taking a medical insurance policy? चलो ये let's spend some time on it.
Yeah. One would definitely be the room rent capping or the cappings associated to it. Secondly, the bonus part. Now the companies are of the view of increasing your coverage by 50% or 100% if you don't claim within 2 years of time, as compared to old times wherein only 10% coverage used to increase every claim-free year.
So आपका मतलब अगर मैं 5 लाख की इंश्योरेंस लिया वो 10 लाख की कर देगा अगर मैंने क्लेम नहीं लिया तो?
Yes.
और प्रीमियम बढ़ेगा या प्रीमियम उतना ही रहेगा?
Premium will remain the same.
Okay. Very good. What else?
Yeah. Then there are non-payable items, riders are available. Then you have the restore benefits being available, wherein you run out of your sum insured in a particular year. Let's say you have a policy of 5 lakhs. In one particular year only you have had one incidence wherein 5 lakhs are wiped out. So your policy is automatically reinstated again for that particular policy period to use 5 more lakhs. So you can use a 5 lakh policy twice in a year apart from your bonus.
Okay. What else? So these are the two factors. So one is a 1%, one is a like non-capping. The other is a bonus. The third one is a
non-payable item riders or your safeguard riders. Yes.
Okay.
Plus
fourth is obviously the you need to cover all your family insurance. So आपको सिर्फ अपने लिए मत देखो, बाकी सबके लिए भी देखो. You can talk to your advisor to check whether there is a family plan, so everybody can cover and share the premium. थोड़ा उसका डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. What is a family plan and how it benefits in terms of the कैसे सस्ता पड़ता है लोगों के लिए.
Sure. If an individual would go and buy a policy, then every age would be calculated with the respective premium and be in charge, and you are applied with the family discount. as compared to a family floater policy wherein taking 5 lakhs for each, you take 10 lakh rupee cover for a family, and all members are eligible to use up to 5 lakh or for the are eligible to use up to the sum insured under the policy. So it's better because you end up paying almost, let's say, uh, for yourself as 100%, wife for 50%, and child for 25% each. So
तो
you end
प्रीमियम
up
किस तरह से कैलकुलेट होता है? ओल्डेस्ट member in the family or
oldest member.
the
Oldest member.
So let us say there is a husband and a wife, and then there
Right.
are parents, and then there are kids. So there are 6 people in the family. So you
Right.
take the insurance, and then let's say अगर कभी कोई ये तो है नहीं कि सारे लोग एडमिट होंगे apart from what happened in COVID, लोग सारे एडमिट
Right.
हुए हैं.
Right.
But let's say सारे लोग तो एडमिट होंगे नहीं, तो per year basis पे they can get a benefit because insurance is only used by 1 or 2%.
Well, only few insurance company allow you to have dependent parents in the policy. Otherwise, you have to insure them separately,
Okay.
and a family of 4 to be done separately. Self, spouse, and kids to be done separately, and dependent parents to be done separately.
Okay. So Gagan Thakur पूछ रहे हैं, is up to 99 years any insurance policy? Most of them ignore after 70 years. So good question. A lot of people are there who are at the age of 95, 96, 97, and insurance is very must for them. तो इनका इसका क्या आंसर दोगे? Insurance कब तक valid है?
See, most of the companies give you a lifetime cover till the time a person is surviving. The insurance will be in place. Only few companies are there who have a deadline of a outer limit that they'll terminate the insurance at the age of 75 or 85. So if your policy is in continuation, the policy will run to the lifetime.
And are there any insurances where they allow you to pay a premium of, let's say, 1 year, 2 years, or 5 years at one go, or probably a lifetime premium?
No, only up to 3 years the options are available, and even EMIs are available now for the insurance policy.
Okay. So काफी सारे benefits आ चुके हैं. मतलब people have an advantage of paying a monthly premium, which probably आपको 20,000 रुपए per month देने में बहुत per year देने में बहुत प्रॉब्लम होगी. But आपको अगर 3-4 हज़ार रुपए पे करना पड़ा तो फिर तो it is like going in an outing and spending time with that.
Absolutely, that's what I was telling you initially, that a lot of initiatives are being taken to push the insurance, but still the conversion hasn't been as per the expectations.
थोड़ा सा गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से कौन-कौन से इनिशिएटिव्स हैं उस पे हम डिस्कस कर सकते हैं क्या?
Well, there is no new change being made by the government companies so far. Those policies, what used to exist pre-COVID also, are still.
Okay. Okay. और क्या बताना चाहते हैं, जैसे कि what all other important factors we need to consider?
Well, I would say that again, my humble request to everyone would be that don't take it as an expense. Just take it as a contingency plan fund, wherein you're just paying, and God forbid, this should go as an expense only, and don't expect a return out of it. That I have not been hospitalized, I don't need the insurance, or I eat very healthy stuff, I keep my routine, I go to the gym, and I'm very fit and fine, I don't need insurance. So don't value that, don't weigh insurance in terms of your lifestyle or in terms of the fact that X had a rejection of the claim. There's no point of taking insurance. If you've disclosed your existing health conditions, none of the policies get a rejection. Insurance companies are here to offer something on certain basis, but those bases are very clear that you have to disclose the entire information.
Perfect. So I think we are almost at the end of our session. If we don't have any other questions, then we will wind up this session.
Right.
So I think it is a good take-home message from Sumit. I urge all our viewers, if they have questions, they can personally message me, and I can make sure that whatever the problems they are facing on the health insurance side, we will help you out to resolve it. We can work on your saying. I would urge everyone. We are not promoting any private players. We are not promoting any public players. I urge everyone to get insured. That is more important. गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से काफी स्कीम्स हैं, 2-2 लाख 3-3 लाख के बहुत सस्ते प्रीमियम्स हैं, please go ahead for an insurance. Insurance is not expensive. It is a mandate. India may, unfortunately, it is not a mandate, but I think it should become a mandate. People should be insured. Insurance के साथ आपके ना you are not, you really don't get tensed after that. आपके पास insurance है, आप hospital जाओ, आप बोलो सर मेरे पास insurance है, you show the card. You don't have to care about financials. आपने इतनी planning करी है, आपने एक हॉलीडे प्लान करी है अपने फैमिली के लिए, आपने एक बोला है कि मेरे बच्चे हैं, उसकी एजुकेशन प्लान करी है, और सडनली कोई एडमिट होता है एंड देन द डिस्प्यूट हैपेंस इन द फैमिली, नहीं मैं पैसे नहीं खर्च करूंगी, ये इनके पैसे हैं, ये वो हैं, एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ. इट इज नॉट कॉल्ड फॉर. इफ यू पे अ स्मॉल प्रीमियम ऑफ इवन 500 per month or 1,000 rupees per month, which is a 12,000 rupees, you will get a very good insurance. और सिर्फ उतने अमाउंट के लिए for less, so many years you can be insured. So with this note, I would love to close this session. Please feel free to message me, whatever is your thing. You can contact me, you can message me, you can contact Sumit. Let us know how we can help you. And with this note, I would like to end this session. Thank you so much for joining in. We will stay over here with more other sessions on the health side of it, on the insurance side of it, on the wealth advisory side of it, on the financial complete aspect, and all other aspect. We will bring you all those sessions. For now, thank you so much, and we will get back to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sumit.
Thanks.